Okay, today we are going to make a weekly school homework tracker. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Clever, and you're going to go to Office 365, and you're going to push blank document, blank new document. And once we open that up, we're going to go in and we're going to save this as homework tracker. Homework tracker underscore my first initial or your first initial and last name, and then we're going to enter. Alright, next we're going to insert a table. Now we've got to have two extra rows. So how many ever classes you have, you're going to add 2 to it. So if you have 6 classes, you're going to add 2 to that and get 8. I'm going to do 8. Now I also need 6 columns. So columns go this way and rows are going to go this way. So I should have a 6 by 8 table when I get finished. And I'm going to click. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to merge, which is something new for you. We're going to merge the cells in the first row. So I'm going to come across and I'm going to select this first set of this first row, and I'm going to right click and I'm going to come down to here where it says merge cells, and then that should take out all the little lines. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go home. I'm going to change my font. I'm going to change it to about a 16, and I'm going to change the font style as well. I think I'm going to go to Arial Black, and I'm going to center this because I do ask you to center it later on down the page. And I'm going to put my name, and I'm going to put homework tracker. Now we're going to do this as if we're doing it for the week we come back, so January the 4th through 8th. We're actually going to go across here, sorry about that. We're going to type our days of the week in the second column. So we're going to put Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I've got to spell it right first, Thursday, and Friday. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to select all of those. We're going to center those as well, and I think I'm going to bold those, maybe italicize them as well so they stick out a little bit more. Alright, then over here on the side, this is where we're going to add our classes. So I've got language arts, and I'm going to enter 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to come down and I'm going to put science, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to put social studies. I have to think what all y'all might have. Social studies, 1, 2, 3, 4. Math, 1, 2, 3, 4. And cyber foundations, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to come into drama, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, it does look like I need an extra one there. Okay, so I've got 4 enters on each one of them, so all the blocks are the same. Now I'm going to come back and I'm going to come in here and I'm going to change the font style on these to something I like a little bit better. I don't know, let's go with Courier New. Okay, and it did kind of mess with my my words just a little bit, so what I may do is pick something else so that my words are not all jumbled up, and I may make this one a little bit bigger. Okay, I probably still need to change it again. Let me change, maybe a 14. Like I said, you just use your eyes. I didn't want to do 16 because it was pushing it off onto another page. Now, the next thing I want to do is, since I have all this selected, I want to center. And so far, so good. Alright, after I've done that, and I've got everything spaced out Now on this version, we're not able to go in and turn the text vertically, which would have been nice, but on this version we can't do that. And on this version we have to basically hand do this part as far as making sure that all the boxes are the same. And I noticed that social studies was a little bit bigger. So I'm taking a spot out of it. I'm taking a spot out of that one. What it did is it gave one extra one to the ones that it had to push the word to the next line. Okay, so now I want to change this part. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to come to table design. Okay, table design, and I'm going to change the color. So if I don't like any of these colors, I can come in here and select one that I like a little bit better. Here I can come across the days of the week, and I can also decide, okay, let's make that, let's put a small pop of yellow in there. And then on these down through here, I'm going to come in and I may make these green. Okay, so now I have my now I have everything, and I'm going to check all my spelling, making sure that everything's right, and everything looks good. It's mostly spacing stuff, so I'm going to tell it to ignore. I'm going to ignore. It's spacing on all of these. It doesn't like where I put them. Okay, so I've cleared all that up. Everything looks good. So now I'm going to into my Canvas and submit it to the teacher.